Capricorn, welcome to your Astroflower reading here, going from the 6th through to the 12th of September. Yes, I do appreciate you, your support you give to this channel, really do. It's lovely to see you here. I hope you have a lovely reading. Let's just see what's going on. Overall energies here. Are you doing it again, Capricorn? Are you trying to carry too much? What are you doing? Is that a possibility? I think that's coming to an end more than anything else. I think the overall energy here is just showing you that sort of saying, you know, you're carrying a lot. You're carrying a lot of responsibility. You're carrying a lot of emotions. You're carrying a lot of physical sort of things within your life. And, you know, you've done a lot of effort in order to get to the end of this journey, because the 10 is always the end. Like the 10 of Swords, something dead, done and dusted with. The 10 of Cups is the happiness after difficulty, the reality of coming into it. The 10 of Pentacles is the abundance because you've been working so hard. So it's the finality of things. And I think here is the overall energy is sort of saying to you, look at what you're bringing here to the marketplace. Look at what you're bringing to life that is around you. You have a lot of abundance, but it's now need to unload a lot within you. 9 of Swords on your relationship side. Your karmic message here is to, I think this is going to help you sort of, stop that repetitive nightmare situation that you just keep walking into, Capricorn. You know, you're almost like you're the ultimate optimist without being optimistic. And you've got to sort of like realize that when it's a repetitive nightmare, it's a repetitive nightmare. And in your karmic message here, I think is to really get to the root of the situation that is around you. Look at that. On your relationship side, on how the universe is offering you, you get the 7 of Wands. If you want to follow a certain path, if you want to be secure within yourself, I don't necessarily think you have to fight for it. I think you have to just live it. I think you have to go. And I think this is where this is sort of saying to you, in order for you to actually live what you really wish to live in your relationships, you need to let go of a few things. And what you need to learn this week is about how you put yourself back into that situation, which is holding you back or causing you sort of repetitive nightmares. And the universe here is sort of saying, if you want the 6 of Wands, if you want the ultimate goal, if you want the beautiful relationships, you're going to have to not necessarily fight for that path, but you're going to have to go ahead and live it, walk down it, and walk towards your goals, I think, more than anything else. Let's just see what's going on your guides, how your guides are influencing your past to your future. Yeah, the 6 of Cups. It's funny, I'm in my mum's garden here, and she said to me this morning that someone brought over some flowers that they'd cut from their garden. And she said that's the most generous gift that somebody could give to another person. And I agree with her, because she's got some lovely flowers in this garden, really has. And, obviously those flowers there offer your own personal gratification. They're obviously for bees as well and stuff like that. But it's obviously for your own gratification. You're purposely cutting that gratification out and you're offering it to someone else. And that's what this person's doing here. And I think in the past, I think this is where you're connecting your past to your future. I think this is where your guides are trying to sort of say to you, look into the past, look what actually makes you happy, and start feeding that into your future self. I think that's what the guides are trying to do, trying to influence the coincidences that are around you. What's the future self coming through this? A Knight of Cups. Yeah, a knight in shining armor. I think there's someone coming along here who is going to sort of put pay to that sort of situation there. And I think they're going to teach you a really good lesson to sort of saying, I don't have to sort of, you don't have to carry all of that anymore. You don't have to carry that sort of weight and what have you. And your future self is Is there a bit of illusion that you're waiting for that knight in shining armor moment, or is there someone just coming in and offering just genuine, pure love to you, which will release you from any sort of situation that is going on? And this doesn't necessarily mean you're, through your couple or your partner or, one-to-one love. This could also mean sort of family, friends, and community. Whatever it is, there is certainly someone that's coming in and sort of saying, yes, this is the moment. This is, they're showing you something different, which is allowing you to understand that sort of situation that is within your life. And what's the future? The future you get is the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, the possibilities are there. The fruit is ripe within you and within the world that is around you in order for you to live the ultimate relationship by the looks of things. When someone does come into you, I think you are ripe more than anything to turn that, which is the 9 of Swords, into that, which is the 9 of Pentacles. And the 9 of Pentacles, she's got that, she's got that bird sitting on her finger. Where is it? It's over there. And there's got loads of grapes that are around you. So there's a possibility to turn it into a longer, eternal sort of thing, like wine. Good wine that you can keep for a long time. That is, you can celebrate those summers of the past with those future wine, basically. And I think it's showing you that there is greater possibilities within relationships, within connections with other people that are around you. It doesn't have to be repetitive all the time, that sort of like keeps knocking you back, as it were. And I think this is where someone is coming into your life to sort of make you understand that in one form or another, with some sort of offering for you. On your financial side, your karmic pleasure, your karmic path here is to follow your pleasure. Follow your happiness. If it makes you happy, follow it. It's going to bring you money. It's going to bring you success. It's going to bring you progression within your career path. Whatever it is, it's going to shine a light on what you're doing really well, and almost shine a light on you as well. And I think this is also a moment for you within your career, within your business, whatever it is to actually sort of say, hey, look, here I am, Capricorn, here I am, people. This is Capricorn, I'm doing really well. This is what I do well. This is what I do. I know it's difficult to self-promote. It's really difficult to self-promote. But I think here is more of a case of not necessarily self-promotion, but just recognizing how good you are, Capricorn, in what you do. You're a real master when you put yourself, to it. On the with the universe here, you get the 4 of Cups. Look to the future, not the past, is the main thing that comes from the 4 Cups for me. It's also a way of sort of the universe is sort of saying, I don't know whether it's to do with you, but it could be with the world around you. It's almost as if like the universe is got like annoyed with the universe, or annoyed with the world that is around you, that it's not bringing you what it should have done. It didn't give you what it said on the tin, basically. And it's, yes, it happens sometimes. The world is round, but it's not smooth. Nothing is perfect, even within the universal vibration. And I think the universe is recognizing this now. I think the universe is recognizing that you need a lot of, not necessarily support, almost protection in a way. That's what I feel about that whole sort of thing. And it's, you might have been looking up at the universe. I do it sometimes. You look up at the universe and go, really, what was that all about? Come on. I'm finding it difficult to understand why I deserve that. And that's that sort of attitude. And I think it's like the universe is almost doing that now for you. Kind of going, why is Capricorn not getting the success he should be getting, This is how your past connects to your future. You've got the 3 of Wands. I think you've been doing a lot of work in the background, and it seems like you haven't really been moving anywhere or progressing on things like that. And I think you've chosen your path now, certainly with that sun there. And because you've done a lot of work in the background, that's what makes the expertise within you. And that's what you should be shining your light upon. Really exposing yourself, being an expose, as they say, of your excellence, basically. And I think in the past it was being patient. I don't necessarily think that's what the future's all about. And I think that's what the Ten of Wands is sort of saying to you here. After that, you get the High Priestess. This is your future self. This is seeing between the lines, seeing behind the veil, using your intuition. And you've got a really good intuition, Capricorn, when you apply it. An excellent intuition. Once you start living in the sunlight, once you start living out there and showing all this excellence that you have within you, all of a sudden you're going to see very clearly about where you're going and what you should be doing, and making it blatantly obvious for you, and using that. And I think this is where, people are going to be around you. It's within your career and your business and your project, whatever it is. People are going to be around you, and they're going to be sort of paying attention to what they're doing. You're also paying attention, but you're also sort of paying attention to what's going on behind the lines. And all of a sudden, they sort of look up and they kind of go, "Where's Capricorn? How did Capricorn get up there? How do they do that? Didn't see them doing that." And this is where you're using that intuition aspect, feeding things and seeing the opportunities that no one else sees. I think is really, really important for you. And then all of a sudden, that's what opens up. You transfer from that procrastination sort of state of looking around you. And now this is a stage of here where you go to the Two of Wands. You're choosing to go on that journey. And that's where the High Priestess is coming into play with all that intuition. You're choosing to go on that journey. You're letting go of a lot of stuff that from the past and just going off. And the world is your oyster, basically. The opportunities are abundant. If the world is at your feet, if you so choose to go on that journey. Okay, let's just see what's going on with the overall energies here. We're going to do a clarification with the Light Seers card. Thank you very much for being with us, Capricorn. I do appreciate you being here. Showing your support in any particular way. That's through sort of liking, subscribing. Also sharing is really good across all media platforms. That's really do appreciate that. And there's loads of links in the description below where there's readings and there's workshops and what have you. Okay, so I really do appreciate you being here. Let's just see what's going on with the Ten of Wands. You get the Page of Wands. Yeah, opening up. I think this is where the universe is trying to, or the overall energy here is sort of saying you're carrying too much. Start using those wands to engage your passions and your exploration of life, which you love exploring. There is no doubt about it. And I think this is where the overall energy is sort of saying no. You're carrying too much now, so it's time to start exploring. With the Nine of Swords, you get the Knight of Cups. As I said earlier on, I think there's someone coming into your life that's going to put pay to any sort of situation that's really sort of like that's repetitive, that's causing repetitive sort of stress and strains and what have you within your life. It's the universe here. It's, as I said, if you go down that path, if you follow that path, if you live that path, then you're going to get into unison. This is where you get into the Two of Cups. You're going to get into unison, and with yourself, but it could also be with another person. There is definite offerings that are coming into you, and it doesn't necessarily have to mean like a one-to-one love. This could be family, friends, community. People that are just generally around you, but it could also be that one love that you're looking for. Oh, look at this. With the Six of Cups, you get the King of Cups. as I said, that offering of understanding, that offering of love, that offering of enjoyment, or the understanding about the journey that you've been to and where you're going to, is going to make you feel ultimately that you're everything, that you're taking it easy, that you're enjoying life, that it's plain sailing for you in regards to your relationships. And it just seems to be you're walking away from something and walking to something new. And look at this. You've now got the Six of Cups twice as well now. So yeah, there is harmony, and it could well be comes from the past. It could be someone that comes back into your life from the past. That's very possible. But it's also a way, I think, as well, is where I just got like I think that Nine of Swords, that stress and strains of the past, that repetitive nightmare, is now coming into alignment. So then that almost quells it. So anything from the past is now going to become very joyous within your life, within the world that is around you. Quite amazing. A really good pathway for you. Look at that. Nothing but cups doing on the clarification as you go forward here. With the High Priestess twice now on the table. With the Nine of Pentacles, you get the High Priestess. This is where, everything is possible. That's what I said about the possibilities of the Nine of Pentacles here. Communication, those fruits of, enjoying those fruits for over a longer period of time. Seeing those possibilities as you go forward. Exploring the unknown, I think, is really important within your life. Let's just see what's going on your financial side here. You've got the sun, so this is shining a light on your absolute, out with the old and in with the new. Yeah, I think this is your karmic path here, is to really step into a new power within you, a new understanding of who you are, and sort of saying, you know what, I can do this, this, and this. I can do loads of stuff. You watch me. Shining a light on yourself and bossing it up, I think, is really good. Yeah, with the Four of Cups, don't look to the past, look to the future. That is that leap of faith that I was talking about. There is a degree, I did get that on the Four of Cups. It's almost as if, and I did say it, it's like, looking up to the universe, sort of saying, I don't think I deserve that. And the universe is here sort of saying, yeah, maybe you didn't, but, you got it. So just take a leap of faith and re-engage in it. I think that's really important, to sort of let the past be in the past and move to the future. With the Three of Wands, you get the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, you have moving from procrastination of observing which wave to take, doing a lot of work under the surface, and this is now from your past. You're getting a change of future, fortune within your future because of what you've done in the past, basically, by the looks of things. With the High Priestess, you get the Strength card. Trusting in your intuition, trusting in the path of where you should be going and what you should be doing. I think that's really quite important. Having that clarification within you, within your mind's eye, is going to then bring you lots of strengths and possibilities. No doubt about it as you go forward. It's going to make you feel really good about about what can be achieved, basically, and it is going after it with conviction and courage. And when you shine a light on that, out with the old and in with the new, I think this is seeing that new possibilities. With the Two of Wands, you get the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I don't think it's holding on too tightly. That's the sort of go-to sort of phrase according to the Four of Pentacles, but I don't think it's that. I think it's a case of spending your money wisely, spending your energy wisely, spending your enthusiasm, your passion, I think keeping yourself to yourself and heading down that path is really important. Showing where you are excellent, I think, is really good, and knowing that that's actually got a great deal of value. And once you've got that great deal of value and understand that great deal of value that you have, that's when that wheel of fortune really kicks in, I think, going forward. So there you go, Capricorn. Thank you very much for being here for us for this weekly reading. I will be doing auras and chakra readings coming out this week. So you want to subscribe and click that bell to get notifications for that. I will see you over there for that. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.